Hi everyone, it's Sarah, and if you're looking for dating advice, tips, how-tos, this is probably the wrong video for you. And the reason why is because I'm really against tips and trying to calculate and kind of bend the law of attraction into trying to will this person to get to like you. Honestly, if the person can't text you back, if they're being hot and cold, if they're ghosting you, they don't like you. I mean, a person that will like you, I feel like they will go to the ends of the earth eventually, because of course these things take time, but they will go to the ends of the earth to make sure that they find a way to contact you. There's nobody more busy than somebody who's not that interested in you. So with that being said, I just would rather, instead of giving you how to win him over, what is he thinking, that's coming from a place of lack. And if you've read any of the Abraham Hicks books, or I know Louise Hay, you have to read You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. It completely changed my life. And honestly, it's so simple, but just positive affirmations and self-care are going to go a long way for you in your journey. You shouldn't walk around feeling less than. It doesn't matter what your current situation is. If you're open and ready for love, you shouldn't have to mold yourself into something else to fit your crush or whoever you met on Tinder or Bumble or any of those sites. I feel like you should, obviously, these things take time and it takes time to get to know someone, but I feel like you should pretty much be yourself, because the right person is going to gravitate towards you, especially if you're into the right vibration. And so I just want to share a few of my tips that have kind of helped me stay sane, because I've been dating for 2.5 years and it's like the constant push-pull rejection. I feel like guys and girls are playing games, and not everyone is a match for everyone. I just feel like dating etiquette sucks, and people should be if you've been hanging out with someone for a little while and you know they're a nice person, you should really tell them, hey, I want to move this forward, or hey, this isn't working anymore, but I wish you luck. This ghosting business is just, to me, it's really low vibration, and I feel like the more you do it, the more you're going to get into this attraction and pulling in these people who are going to ghost you. But that being said, it is part of the whole situation. So some of my tips would be to just realize, if he doesn't text you back, he's not interested. Guys, if she doesn't text you back, I mean, everyone gets busy, but if she doesn't text you back, she's not interested in either. I could go on and on and on about this topic, and I will make more videos on this channel. This is my very first video, so bear with me. Sorry about the quality. But if someone is interested in you, they will actively try to figure you out. Figure out your favorite coffee, figure out what books you like, all that kind of stuff. They're not just going to want to see you completely dressed up all the time. They're not going to play these dating games. There are several dating coaches out there that are giving advice to guys to ignore women in between dates. And for me personally, you know what that does to me? That pisses me off. It's not like I think the guy owes me anything, but if he's not even texting me to see how I'm doing, I'm not going to want to hang out with him after a while. Sorry, my kids are really loud. Single mom, that's a whole other topic. Dating as a single mom is pretty hard. So, by the time you're in I would venture to say a lot of the people that are watching this are going to be in their 30s and above. And by the time that you've lived that much life, you've had a lot of things happen. You've had a lot of drama. You've had a lot of life to live. So we all sort of have baggage, and we all date differently. And it's kind of about attracting someone who's on the same wavelength as you. So if you're a really spiritual person and you're kind of going through your spiritual awakening or whatever, you're not going to be vibing with somebody who thinks that's all superstition. Okay, so it's not gonna work out. So you have to be, my first advice, oh my gosh, they're yelling, I'm so sorry. My first advice is to get really specific about what you want and have it be clear in your dating profile. Now, that doesn't mean that guys that just want friends with benefits aren't gonna hit you up, because I got really specific with what I wanted and I still got those offers, which there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like a lot of people are using these dating sites as hookup sites, and that's not really what I'm going for. But I didn't write in my profile no hookups, because I just think that's no, that's kind of silly. I know a lot of people that make fun of it, so don't write that. You have power to say no and control over yourself. Don't write that. It's just going to attract if you keep saying what you don't want and you list out everything you don't want, it comes across, you can be the sweetest person, but it comes across as negative, and you're just going to attract more of what you don't want. Although I didn't attract the noise they're making in the background, so I don't know. But yes, there's just a bunch of ups and downs with dating, and I just want to like let other people know you're not the only one struggling with dating. I recommend self-care and getting yourself into a good vibration, growing as a person, whatever that looks like. That way, hold on a second. Penelope, stop yelling! I would have made this video years ago, but as you can see, I have my hands full. But anyways, I just think that you need to get into a high vibration. You need to read self-help books. You need to love yourself, because as stupid as it sounds, if you don't love yourself, no one else is going to be able to. With that being said, you do not have to apologize for who you are. Don't you dare apologize for who you are. I'm not saying to be conceited, but don't apologize for who you are. Because if you hide who you are and you try to play dating games and you try to put on a show, what's going to happen is it's going to come out in the end anyways. Like, I couldn't pretend I'm not a mom. That wouldn't work. So I just think that the problem is all the rules. Everyone's so tripped up on all the rules and so tripped up on the Amazon shopping of dating sites that they're forgetting, once they talk to someone, connect with them, that is a living human being. So we need to get into a better state of consciousness, a better vibration, and we need to just take breaks when we need to and kind of recollect. And I recommend scripting. I have a manifestation book I can show you guys in a later video, where I write, like, I get very specific. Is good with children, doesn't throw my children against me, is sensual, is spiritual. Get very specific. I don't know if you should get so specific on the looks, because you know, you may think you want someone who has dark hair and then the love of your life has blonde hair. I don't know, but you can get as specific as you want. And you know, the main key is to actually get happy now for no good reason. I mean, your life could be falling apart and all you have is right now. So you know what you need to do with this online dating bull? You need to just get happy now. Love yourself now, because you are worthy of love. Don't let these people that ghost you and don't text back, don't let them steal your happiness. They are just pointing you more towards the person that you do deserve and the person you do belong with. And it just makes me really, really sad that, myself included, I'm not immune to this. I sometimes will like a guy and he will act like I am his 50th option. And I know I'm a high value woman, so my advice to all you ladies out there, know your value. It doesn't matter what job you work. It doesn't matter like what's going on in your life. You are high value, and you need to respect yourself, and you need to just not settle. Don't settle for these breadcrumbs. And to any guys watching this, that advice that's going around to ignore girls and not text them, the only thing is that might work, but the person that you're attracting by playing that game is also a game player. So I just want to kind of give everybody hope out there on your Tinder and Bumble and Meet Mindful and all these different sites, that just be yourself. Just get into alignment with who you are. Read that book by Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, and you know, listen to meditations on YouTube and try to stay sane. Like, I'm trying to stay sane with my house falling apart. But seriously, love yourself first, and I feel like the right person will eventually come to you. You don't want to be stuck with the wrong person. But bottom line, if somebody doesn't show interest in you, believe them and move on. And I will have a lot more videos like this. I'm going to do book reviews. I'm just going to talk about law of attraction. We can talk about all kinds of cool esoteric stuff, and we can talk about all kinds of esoteric stuff, like ancient Egypt, all kinds of really neat stuff. I'm really excited to get this channel moving, and you know what? I just decided to just go for it, make this video, even though I knew it was going to be completely ridiculous, so I apologize. Better videos to come, but remember, get very specific about what you want. Practice the feeling of already having it. Get happy now, even if your life is falling apart, because this moment is all you have. You don't know what's going to happen in 2 minutes. I'm not saying to be irresponsible, but I'm saying you need to realize that all you have is now. You can't be worried about 6 months from now. You can't be worried about what happened yesterday. And if somebody's showing that they're not interested in you, please believe them and you deserve better. So there'll be more videos like this and book reviews and esoteric stuff and all kinds of spiritual stuff. And I really hope that you liked this video, and I am so excited to be on YouTube and talk about all kinds of neat stuff. So if you like this video, hit subscribe, make sure you hit the bell so you get the notifications when I upload a new video, and love and light. Mwah.